not going to let you guys go back to the Yukon. It's nice having people do this for me.
I don't want
Can
to
you get it, Grady? There you go.
I don't want to leave ever.
All your girlfriends are going to miss you though.
Which ones?
Oh, just wait. You gotta push that button in. There. Yeah, perfect. Yeah. There you go. Yeah, it's tight. It's tight. Good job, man. You're a natural. Can you smile? There. Now you just got to put the guards back on, right?
Yep.
Yep. Okay. We'll put them on now.
Right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, and then
You gotta be careful you don't slip because you slice the end of your thumb off. Been there, done that.
caught on.
That one there's being stubborn. Here, I'll get her.
Alright. I tried.
You tried.
I tried YouTube.
There. You were almost there. There, put your bolts through.
Bolt.
Put your bolts through.
Got it. Alright, people of YouTube, I did something. Usually just that.
Well, you're only here from 5 days, and you went from not knowing what a swather is to changing sections and guards on it, so I'd say that's pretty good.
Honestly.
And driving a standard, you didn't even install it yesterday.
I know. I was happy about that.
Same with this kid here, fucking drives like a champion. Anyway, we'll tighten those up now too, eh?
Yep.
There.
See?
You guys
fans?
You're asking to see the work.
Unless it
It is for my YouTube video, yes. See how far that steering wheel comes back. Combines are made for kids to run. Did you know that?
Yeah.
Steer's kind of funny, eh? Because it's the back wheels that turn instead of the front.
Yeah.
Oh, right to the end of the old hydro. How fast are we going? 4.5 miles an hour. Think you could run this thing?
Yeah.
Too bad there's nothing to go combine yet and you gotta leave today, eh?
Yeah.
Maybe next year. The V6 Charger. Those are some big fat chickens. This time next week, you guys are in the deep freeze, eh? Even you, Gary Laser Eyes. trying to get the tractor close enough here to stand on it to be able to put the tin in place, because the ladder carrying the ring up isn't working. And I'm terrified of heights, so this sucks. There. Juan's crushed roof bin is good to go again. Should be a fucking big storage unit for you. Maybe I'll turn her into a house. That'd be nice in there when it rains, hails. Hey guys, how's she going today? I'm a little bit late with my normal intro here and talking to you, but I wasn't really going to make a video today, but I figured since Yukon 2 was doing so many things there, I'd better make a video of the young buck there. Not bad for a 9-year-old who's never spent more than 5 days at a time once a year on a farm there to be here for 5 days. On his last day he's driving a combine down the road, just on the lane there for fun, and then changing sections on a swather. You know, swathers sometimes are not the easiest thing to change sections on, so he was doing them like a champ there, the few that were broke, so. But anyway, we've even got working 4-ways on the old girl here this year. We put a new flasher and a new light switch up in the cab here, and we changed 2 of the lights on the front of the cab to LEDs as well. I've got 1 left. If I had 4, I'd have changed all 4, but I didn't want to do 3 of them, because there's 2 up on the corners of the cab here, but they don't really do much with the big light bar up on the roof. And Antoine is, you can kind of make him out with the 4000 back there. Way back there anyways. He's coming, but he's a fair bit slower than this swather on the road, but we had a little shower again this afternoon, not much. Just a real downpour for like 2 minutes, and then it was over with. But all day here they've been kind of saying it was going to rain on the weekend, and then at supper time there they got rid of all the percentage of it, so we're gonna tempt fate here and just drive the swathers out into the field, and I'll probably only cut a few feet just to get the swathers into the field and away from the road, and that's where we'll leave it tomorrow morning. I won't come out anything too ridiculously early. I'm gonna check all the different weather apps that I have and see what the general consensus is for the weekend, because laying barley down and getting it rained on does not work. That is very bad. So I'm going for malt for this stuff, so I'm gonna do my best to keep things looking good. Even though when it's ripe and it's standing, the rain can bleach it. It'll make it look yellow, and you want barley to be white. So we'll see how it goes. It'll be what it'll be. I mean, there's not much a guy can do one way or another, but I'm hoping there's lots of bushels out there and it pays off good. So anyway, we got a little drive here to the field. I guess I'll talk to you when we get there, so. So I ain't doing very much here because it's wet. It's the dew, it's real tough. You can tell by the swathing, very floofy behind me. It's leaving a real heavy windrow, so I'm probably gonna stop right up here at the edge of this slough, and Antoine's just getting in here, so there, I'm gonna stop stop here because we get into some weeds and it gets real shitty in the weeds up there. So I guess Antoine's phoning me, so I'll talk to you here in a second. He was just wondering where I wanted him to be, but you can see here that swath is laying down right flat. And yeah, the straw's wet. Like I said, it rained that bit here this afternoon, so it looked like it was going south actually. So I wouldn't be surprised if that is it rained more here than at the yard. Because the barley swath, it should be so puffy it's touching the axle under the back of the swather there. So I'm gonna walk back up this plugged run here, and I'll give you kind of a rundown on why we swath some of the things we do. Why we swath barley, everyone around here does, unless it's going to be feed for cattle. If you want to get malt for it, you cannot desiccate it. You can't spray it to ripen it. So if you got weeds or green spots that aren't as ripe as other spots, you'll end up combining green barley, and that doesn't work. That's tough and shitty and doesn't work. And then if you leave it and wait too long, you wait for those green spots and weeds to ripen up, then you end up, you see how these heads here are very bent? Those will break off eventually. So if you wait too long, you start losing heads. So that's why we swath barley. Everyone swaths barley around here. And I got a few other reasons why we swath other things. Like I got a 35-foot flex header for the 2188. You start putting 35 feet of wheat, real heavy wheat or barley, whatever you have, peas, you're not going near as fast as if you're picking up a 30-foot swath. And then the Massey's only got a 22-foot flex header. So 22 feet through it is absolutely nothing. So we do better time swathing, and then when you swath it, you know it's ripe when you get into it. You're not going to be dealing with greens or anything. It'll be ripe and ready to go. So the rain cap's not open on the 4000 here because the flex pipe for the exhaust was rotten, and we took it off, and it's a special size, so we're still waiting for that to get in. I'm just going to cut in a little ways to get off the road, and that's where we're going to leave you. So we're going to wait for Amanda to get down here and bring us back home, and hopefully tomorrow around dinner time things are dry. Sometime in that afternoon we'll have a live stream and we'll talk to you guys. So I guess you make sure you hit that like button, subscribe for more. Get the notification bell turned on so you're alerted to all my new uploads and live streams when we do it. And I guess we'll talk to you guys in the next one. So thanks for watching. Wave at the nice people.